Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to tell you the top 5 mistakes that I made when I first started out DJing. You want to hear them? Stick around.
DJ Yoshi, baby.
That's right, YouTube. Welcome back to Building Your Business here with me, DJ Yoshi. For those who haven't been here before, thank you so much for pulling up. Don't forget to hit smash on that like button and share it around with each of your friends. The goal here is to show you guys how you can get better as a DJ, get better as a business person, and how to build a 6-figure business in DJing and music and as a creative in general. So, we're talking about the top 5 mistakes that I made when I was coming up in the game and things that I learned and tried to correct as I got better at being a business person. You don't know a lot of these things when you're first coming up in your teens and early 20s, but as you progress along and you figure it out, hopefully you guys can benefit from this video. So the first mistake that I made was not learning how to establish legitimate relationships. When you're younger and when you're in your college years and early 20s, you're thinking that everybody is a friend, which is completely false. Everybody is not a friend. They're just not. Some people are out for themselves, some people are out for their companies, their group of friends. Not everybody is out for your best interest. So you better make sure that you know how to establish legitimate relationships. And when we're talking about establishing legitimate relationships, it should benefit each of you that are involved in the relationship. It should benefit the friendships because you are the average of your 5 closest friends. So make sure that you learn to understand what other people need and people understand what you need when you're forming strong bonds and forming relationships with people. That can also help to translate to number 2. Understanding how to leverage those relationships. Now you guys are friends, you're creatives together, you're coworkers, whatever it may be, whatever your common ground is, leveraging a relationship does not mean taking advantage of them. Don't take advantage of people because that just makes you when we're talking about leveraging relationships, it's knowing what other people can do to help you. Now, growing up and coming up, it could be asking people to come to a club with me, help promote me at the clubs that I was going to be at, carry my crates, because that was a big thing back in the day. A lot of these people now, they don't understand what carrying crates were. Sometimes I would have 10, 12 crates. So what does that mean? 6 people would come with me to a club to either stand outside the club, carry the crates, carried up and down the DJ booth. And some of these clubs that we were doing back in the day were monstrous, like the tunnel in Limelight. I don't know how many stairs that we had to carry, crates up and down. So it could be something like that. But your legitimate friends in leveraging relationships, they want to see you succeed in life. That's the number one way how to leverage a relationship. Your legitimate friends want to see you succeed in life. They don't want to see you wallow in pity. They don't want to see you wallow in disgrace. They want to see you build up because they're being built up and being inspired by you. Circling back to topic number 1, legitimate friends want to see you succeed, and you being a legitimate friend, you want to see them succeed as well. And it works all ways. When you're leveraging relationships to help your career, understand that you may have a particular set of skills or someone within your network that you can help your friends out in the future. Okay, so it works all ways. It should be a symbiotic relationship that is mutually beneficial to each of you guys. Number 3, I suffered from this, not leveraging the power of social media. Yeah, I'm sitting here in 2023 on YouTube, cutting up videos. People told me back in the day, hey, you have a lot of information to share with people. And guess what? I didn't want to share it. I thought by me sharing the information meant that I was going to be put at a disadvantage. But fast forward to where we're at now, I understand the power of social media. I was late as hell to signing up for Instagram. I didn't sign up to Instagram until 2013. I was already 3 years behind the ball on signing up for social media, right? Facebook, I was late. Friendster, I was late. MySpace, I was late. Shout out to our friends over at MySpace. Roz, I see you. To social media in general, that is how a lot of people are being discovered these days. And when we're talking about social media, make sure that you just don't post blindly. Have a team or a plan of what you're going to post on social media for that given week, the given times, and these are things that I'm still learning today. So if you haven't consulted with a social media expert, one of my friends, we're going to put her information down below. She is a huge social media expert and has been a godsend at helping me to understand how to navigate these waters of music and business in 2023. Thus, why we're starting the YouTube channel in 2023. So leverage your social media fully. That's the third topic. The fourth topic is burning bridges. You hear it all the time, don't burn bridges, but you think that it never would apply to you. Understanding what you should and shouldn't say when someone has wronged you. Listen, you can call it out if somebody's wronged you. You can call it out if somebody's crossed their boundaries and disrespected you, but don't burn a bridge. Even when you have people that may be toxic in a business relationship. Don't call them out and don't burn that bridge, because one day they may become enlightened and one day they may be in a position to help you out. If the person doesn't understand or take accountability for how they wronged you, because people may not know that they've wronged you, that just may be something that you're holding on for yourself. Okay? But if the person truly doesn't understand, then that's a conversation that you really need to have with them. And the fifth issue that I had when I was starting my business was thinking things were never going to end. How is this a problem? Huge. Huge. When I was younger, I spent like a fool. The club money was coming in. The sports money was coming in. I did not expect anything to just suddenly crash. I never set a plan on how to build from there. For 8 years, I pretty much remained status quo on building the business. Yeah, things would come in, other tours and other opportunities would come in, but I never had a solid plan in place as to this was step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5 to achieving a macro goal, which we touched on a previous video. So you want to check that out. The hardest part about thinking that things will never end is you see yourself as the DJ where you are, whether it be a club DJ, a private events DJ, a sports DJ, a corporate DJ, or a hybrid of all of those, and more. There may be other things that I'm not thinking about. When you don't figure out how to set yourself up for the next portion in life and for the next portion in your career, you're just going to remain stagnant. And when that time that the opportunities that you currently experience go away, and they could just go away suddenly, like they did for everybody in 2008 when the money just stopped pouring in and the big stock market crash happened. It killed off a lot of our opportunities in corporate and in business. But when things suddenly stop and you did not leverage and take advantage of the situations where you're at, because you were only as hot as what you're doing and your last event. Remember that. You are only as hot as what you're currently doing and your last event. So make sure that you don't fall into that trap of things could never end and it's only going to get better from here. It could get worse from where you're at. So if you don't make sure that you take advantage of every situation that you're in so you can set yourself up for success in the future by catapulting off what you're currently working on, that's when you fall into a problem. Let me know what you guys think about this video and what topics you want me to discuss for other videos. We have a lot of things coming up, from taxes to what's in your contracts to what should be in a contract to how to negotiate and leverage agreements and more bookings. Yes, more bookings. So thank you guys for pulling up. Again, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, tell other people. We're going to keep doing it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll check you out soon. Peace.